Working.
Oh, then you're back.
I'm back, baby. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm back. I know everyone was so worried. We made it.
Yeah, I can see it in chat.
Chat was going nuts, bro.
Huh.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
Why doesn't anyone tell me how awesome I am? Because you already know you're the best kitty noir. I think we're gonna have to hurry, Bookaboo. Are we gonna see each other again soon? No doubt about that. Count it.
No doubt about that.
No doubt about it. Oh, I'm following now. See that? Push up line's following. Oh, a football. He's playing a football.
Or that you succeeded. The future is not set in stone here.
Ew. Bro, I was looking at a picture from 1 year ago this week. 1 year ago today, like this week, last year. Reed had no hair. We buzzed his head.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him now. Come here, Reed. Come show everybody your hair real quick. Look at him now.
I bet you're jealous.
Right? 1 year away. Reed, do you like your hair, buddy?
When I was dressed like when I was a long time what about like the picture you showed me? I wanted like that again when I get my little haircut.
You want your hair all the way gone again?
Well, you have to feel like his dad.
We're gonna get that trimmed so it's not in your eyes. But if you would let me comb your hair back, it wouldn't be in your eyes, you ding dong.
Give him a top knot.
Stop it.
It's all the craze these days.
Luna Wolfie is back, or Luna Waffle as Waffle as I used to call her. And they're really fleshing out this character.
I know, right? There's nothing going on here. All these football emotes, man. There's so many options for footballs.
Don't look at me, I didn't do it.
Get crap out of here.
Sorry, people like America. Do you not like America? You don't like America? Well, this is America.
No, I don't.
That's the reason the 28th we'll have to plug our mag and gruels because I have my fantasy football stuff going on.
Football ruining another game for us.
One day be alright.
No.
You'd be okay.
Nope.
I don't understand why it's not letting me add him. I don't remember what I have to do. It says streamer offline. I'm not offline. Stop saying I'm offline.
It shows you online right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. My little chatbot thing is saying that I'm saying offline.
I see the little emote pop up on your screen though. That's a nice little touch you got there.
Like that, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Ba-da-ba-ba, shimma-la-la, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, if you sub, you can get Reed. Put your cards right.
Spent all my money on something else.
Yeah.
Allowed to say on stream.
Exactly what I was thinking, but I didn't say it either. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me move these over there real quick for 1 second.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You missed so much. I have a confession. You missed nothing.
Hmm.
I figured.
Even missing Twitch. That's about it. Oh, what do I need to do?
At least your UI is slowly but surely getting better on your stream.
Well, thanks, buddy.
It was pretty bad. Like, remember the first couple of streams you had, how bad it was? Like, your overlay was all over the place.
Nonsense.
He's traveling through time. Therefore, in space. I just love his style. I'm not surprised you like it, Hawkma. I come from the future, a future where Ladybug and Catmore are adults.
Apparently, I know what I need to do. I just gotta remember how to do it.
It was future Hawkma's slick idea.
Here we go. I think this might be it.
To seize the miraculous before they've attained their adult powers. I can only approve of my future decision, and I won't wait for Ladybug and Cat Noir to become adults. I'm counting on you to change
Do, 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 do.
You don't give me your miraculous, I'll send everyone into the past.
No.
Unlike him, I'm afraid we're running out of time. We better try to gain some back. Superhero babies need a little rest. Well, take your time. I have eternity ahead.
Here we go. Think I got what I need here.
We can't defeat time travel in the future when we're adults. How are we supposed to defeat him now when we're younger and less experienced? There's a time for everything, Marionette. Every problem has something.
It's Spartan!
Look on the bright side, Adrian. In the future, you and Ladybug still know each other. Yeah, but if I want the chance to see that future,
Gosh, bro. Got so many apps now because of the kids.
Oh, there's downloading stuff?
Yeah, well, they have to delete an app every time they download, but it still downloads it always to mine.
crazy. So the message was for real. What message? This watch has been in my family since forever. It's never chimed until today. And there was a message for you, Ladybug.
Okay, I think we've almost got it by golly.
Nice work, Ladybug. You're right on time. Now dig as deep as you can into the past and you will find the rabbit's burrow. Dig deep into the past? Did you also inherit a shovel to go with your watch by any chance? Shovel, you know? For all these deep digging.
Come on, Benji. Goodness.
What's the oldest exhibit in the museum? The Egyptian collection. My old man says
Hey, Reed, can you turn it down just a little bit, please?
5,000 years.
Pretty sure everybody can watch this. Is watching this episode with us now.
There, it sounds hollow. Do your thing, kitty. Ladybug, kitty, I knew you'd
So the next level we get, I'll be able to fly.
Be able to fly so high. What up? Yeah, I can turn it down. What up, Powers? How's it been, man? Long time no see, chat, talk, communicate.
What did you press?
This one, at VOL is volume. That's how you turn up and down the volume, okay? There you go. Oh, they're back. They're back. They're back.
All right, welcome back.
Us. You welcome back. Oh, there you go.
Welcome you back to my screen.
We've been here, man.
All right, so you travel about 2 hours since you are going at a stealthy-ish pace. You guys have been trying to cover your tracks and not make too much noise. And you do see the town
you still been
down in the
playing,
valley below you by the riverside.
Marvel Strike Force powers, or
There's
no?
still a little bit of smoke coming out of the chimney of the building that you saw.
Still there.
I think we completely ignore the building with the fire and the chimney.
I think it's dangerous.
I have a sneaky suspicion there's something in there. It could be dangerous.
Especially with all those werewolves in the area.
Exactly. Could be the what's her name? The werewolf hunter in the leather.
Well, Van Helsing?
No, Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
I don't know what her character's name was.
It was
No
Kate
one does.
Beckinsale.
Yeah, I don't remember.
All I know is what she. All I know is what she wore.
Right.
Barely playing. Yeah, I've been
Where
playing
we
with you.
going? Yeah, not gonna stop me saying those words.
Worst portrayal of Dracula ever.
Yeah.
What? Who?
Van Helsing. Helsing. The
Oh,
Van Helsing.
gotcha.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but he's right.
Okay, get back to business. Sorry. Yeah, let's see. I can cast invisibility on Vam or on Razzo or Razzo. Just want to try to sneak in there and see what's going on.
Yeah, I can go. I'll just check out.
Okay,
Right.
how close to the town are the rest of you getting before he does that? Because right now you're still about an hour away. You can see it down there, but you're still an hour away to actually.
I think we all make it to the outskirts of the town, like right
kinda like
outside
where
the
tree
town.
line ends.
Yeah. What do
Can
you guys think?
Me and Braddock go. I'm gonna ask Braddock to come with me.
Really, I'll go with you.
Wait.
Why don't you guys make stealth checks to go ahead and do your sneak up? Everyone.
Everyone.
Yep, you guys will make separate stealth checks to go past the tree line, but this right now is for everyone going through the trees.
Hold up. 4. Wait, I got a cloak. I get to roll. Oh, wait, that's my advantage. So I got a 20 actually.
Stealth check, you say? So I thought I had something I could cast.
Yikes, Amanda. Alara.
Alara is like walking around in her bear form, just crashing through bushes.
For real.
All right. So to the surprise of nobody, Braddock seems to be almost like invisible going through there.
If you guys want, instead of doing this, I can find a familiar to do it for us. A bat, a cat, a crab, frog, toad, hawk, lizard, octopus, owl, poisonous snake, fish, rat, raven, seahorse, spider, or weasel. I can make that happen. It only take me an hour and 10 minutes.
Very specific list you have there.
Yeah, I'm very specific with my familiars that I make. You know, I don't want to browse. You know, spend myself too far. Just that little section of things I can do.
Narrow little region, yeah.
Tell
But
me, how would the fish help us in this situation?
well, I put it in a bowl, and I throw the throw the bowl as far as possible, Braddock. Listen, okay? I didn't say it was the best idea. I'm just giving you ideas of everything I can do. That way, if in later instances you think, hey, a fish could really benefit us here, you remember that I can do it, okay? I just want to make sure you know everything. Same with the octopus. Probably doesn't help here, but
Daddy, this is how you make a heart.
Want fish?
that's true.
Cup? You make fish for Cup?
Yeah, see, I could have done that instead of. It's just a familiar cup. You can't really do anything with it. Sorry, pal.
Cup eat fish.
Appearing is in an unoccupied space within range. The familiar has the statistics of your chosen form, though it be a celestial, fae, or fiend, your choice, instead of a beast. Or I can just save that fish when we get in a fight in the water.
That would definitely save us.
So you summon it. When you do, I'm saying when you use this ability, it takes you 10 gold worth of incense to do it, which I know you did buy some because I remember you saying you were going to.
That's right.
When you have a familiar, it stays with you. That's what Topaz is. Topaz is a familiar.
Oh! I could have a little bat flying around me the whole time?
Yeah. That little warlock you?
Yep.
Well, dadgum, I could have a fish in a bubble.
So you could have this, whatever animal it is, you can change the animal. So you can redo the ritual. It's the same creature. It just takes a different form.
Succubus.
Oh, we are. Okay, well, while Razzo and Braddock are sneaking down there, and we're at our thing, I'm gonna go ahead and conjure up my familiar.
All right, and you can decide what you want it to be and its personality and all that stuff.
Yeah, I will.
It's your familiar.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. Done deal.
It can't talk unless it's on its native plane.
Oh, it can talk.
but you can communicate with it telepathically.
Yeah, it can talk. Ish.
You're gonna bring Helm back.
No, no, no. He's scouting for us.
Yes,
Right?
bud.
Helm is scouting for us, fool. It's in here, G. But him and
Alright, so,
him and Helm might get along. Who knows?
You guys get to the tree line. From what you can tell, you're uneventful.
What's going on, Burnt? How's it going, man? Yeah, fish. Not fish. Cats are jerks, man. Powers. Should have got a dog. A dog. A wiener dog. Who's the halfling? The halfling is this guy right here, Vam. That would be Razzo. That's his character. Oh, I don't know. We bought fish for our kids a couple times, and they just died. Like literally within a day, they were like, "Nope, we out," and died. It was quite interesting.
Can you guys
All right,
hear me?
so you guys are tuckered in. I need a stealth check from Braddock and Razzo to approach the building, go into the town.
Oh, to the child. That
Well,
little guy.
careful
That's Reed. That's my little 4-year-old. Reed, do you want to come say hi again? Do you want to come say hi again?
Well, I have a plus
Come here real quick.
11,
Come here real quick. I'll pick you up and put you on
the.
the camera.
Yep. So you guys sneak up.
Come here, mister.
You actually have a higher modifier than Braddock.
Ah,
Yeah.
this is Reed. It's my little 4-year-old.
You get up to the building.
You wanna wave and say hi real quick?
See blood trails.
There you go.
Um,
He's got his haircut
see marks
getting trimmed on
where it's clear
Sunday.
a
Alright, say
couple
bye.
things have happened in this town.
There you go.
You know from your own experience fighting the Balgara,
That's right.
which, as you may recall, was the giant ape-looking demon
little guy.
that killed Barkley. There's signs of that kind of footprints in the mud throughout this town from rain that's been here. There's a faint remaining smell
Little smell.
of the same kind of smell you smelled
Listen,
when there was
Powers.
demons before.
He's gonna have to learn about death
But
and
then
destruction
there's other
somehow.
signs
By fish,
that look
by
like
D&D,
large
some
wolf
way he's
prints
gonna learn.
inside
So
the mud as well. And then there's signs that look like blood is splattered in the pattern you've seen from slashing weapons, like a sword.
I was looking at
on
pictures
some
of him the other day.
buildings. So this town
No
has
hair
had some things
last
happen
year.
to it.
We
It's
buzzed
had,
it.
looks like 3 different events have happened in here that have caused problems, or maybe they happened all at once. There may have been a mass fight between the 3 of them. And some of the doors are busted in, some of the windows are busted out. The building that has smoke coming out of it, the windows are boarded up. It looks like it's been kind of barricaded and secured in some way. And you guys kind of approach it from the outside. You kind of hanker on the side of one of the walls, just around the corner of the front door. And Braddock looks to you for what you want to do.
And we don't see any signs of any openings aside from the front entrance.
So you circle the building. There is a cellar door also, like you'd see inside of a
Where's
Midwest,
where's that at,
tornado
Burnt?
shelter
You need to
door
post that
that
in,
goes
post that in
into a,
Batted's Discord for
into
me.
a basement under the building also.
See, I'd be
It
interested
seems
in
to
that.
be barricaded up.
That sounds fun.
How recent does the blood look that we've seen everywhere?
Make a medicine check.
All right, Burnt and Powers. I need you guys to decide. I was thinking about having this right here as my familiar, but these are all the options.
All right, with
I'll let you guys
With Braddock's
decide
help, looking at it
amongst your
together,
2 what kind of
you
familiar
guys
I
kind
should
of sneak
summon as
over
my
one of
like
the
little
other
pet.
buildings with the blood streaks on it. Looks to be at least a week old. It's not dripping still, it's dried, but it's not faded like you'd expect if it was there for a long, long time. But it looks like it's at least a week old.
So what do you make of this, Braddock? It looks like the fight happened, I mean, somewhat recent, but still at least a week away. And this guy's still boarded up in this house, whoever this is.
Well,
Knock on the door.
let's give that a try. Why don't I knock on it? Because I can shoot in melee as well.
Let me get a
You-
good spot.
You stay hidden.
Yeah.
You'll back me
Oh,
up if we
your
lose.
options
For
are.
sure.
You know what? I'll just copy and paste it. Copy.
So he goes around the
Here's
alleyway,
your options,
kind of
boys.
stands up straight and walks right out to it in case someone's watching. He wants it to be apparent that he's approaching the building unarmed. You notice his cloak is hiding any potential weapons. Um, Marvoril, you hear a knock at the door.
Who is that? Go away.
Everything all right in there? Looks like your town's been through the ringer.
Hawk.
That's all right. We've had some issues, but we're fine. Just go away for now. You know, the sun's going down. The moon will be up soon. You should go on inside, find some place to go inside, and stay safe.
Well, it's not actually yet midday. You must have been in there for a while. I've got 2 kids here looking for their parents. Oh, that's a mistake there. I apologize. Their parents have actually died. I've got 2 kids here looking for a next of kin that are from this village.
2 children, you say?
Aye.
You say they're from this village?
Well, that's what they say. I've never met them before yesterday.
It's 2 little whippersnappers looking for a new home.
Where are they? Let me take a look at them.
Everyone that's in the tree line, you hear a whistle
What do you think,
from
Burnt?
Braddock, and he waves.
Hawk,
he
crab?
gives a
What you
motion
thinking?
for you guys
Where
to
you leaning?
approach.
All right. Let's has that been an hour, you say?
Yeah, about that.
Okay. Me and my familiar are gonna also start coming since Braddock signaled us over.
I'm remaining hidden.
I'm
So
moving.
what did you get for a familiar?
I'm still deciding if I want it to be a hawk, rat, or crab.
How you gonna do a crab?
What do you mean? How am I gonna do a crab like this? Hey,
No, what are you gonna do with a crab?
he's gonna go bite some people, pinch some people's toes, bro. As you know, hitting a toe can be devastating.
You gonna name him Zoidberg? What are you gonna do with it?
What am I gonna do with
If
it?
the bard wants to have crabs, let the bard have
I'm
crabs.
gonna do what I want. All right.
It's the most
All right. Well,
fitting thing he's done.
we
this
will
whole
go.
adventure.
We will go with a bat.
Don't want the crab joke.
No, we'll go with a bat. And Alara's gonna post what our bat looks like. I mixed the hawk and rat.
Mixed?
Yeah, I mixed. Like I was gonna go with a hawk or a rat as my stream was deciding, and so a combination of the 2 would be a bat. You see?
You let the stream decide. That's where it came from.
Yeah. So a hawk, a rat. What do you get? A bat.
Or a hat.
So that little bat from Ferngully? It's gonna be kind of like that guy.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, gonna be kind of like him.
Cartoony like.
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Just a little rascal.
You gotta do a Robin Williams voice for him.
I don't know if I can do that voice. I'm gonna have to rewatch the Ferngully. I don't know. He's afraid of oil. You know what? Batman has the same powers as someone that's cosplaying as Batman. There you go. Okay. I'm just gonna walk up to Braddock and be like, Braddock, do I need to send my new friend here down the chimney to figure out what's going on, or do we know what's happening here?
There seems to be a resident of the town. He wants to make sure the children are from here. We need to show him the children. Do Coladin and Ilara approach as well?
Yeah, I approach cautiously.
All right, so the children will come with you. What happened? Everyone's portraits went away on my screen on Roll20.
Mine too.
Me too.
Are you guys still in it?
I'm still there.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
still, my portrait's still here.
Yeah, mine's the
Server's
one.
been interrupted.
That's it. I'll
I
just roll
don't
initiative. I
see-
know it's happening.
I think
I
our
don't
server's
see
down.
anyone else's portraits in Roll20. I just see the old map.
Oh, there they go.
There we go.
It's had a roll initiative, and everybody got an exclamation point.
That was weird.
Slightly. I hate trying to
All
reorganize
right,
these every time.
so Marvoril. You see a few others approach. You guys can describe your characters as you come through the tree line into the village.
You see the sexiest wood elf you've ever laid eyes on walk up. If you want the full description, I can give it to you in 1 second. You see a 5'2", medium-sized, bright blue eyes, male with dark brown hair, light tan, about 185 years old, 107 pounds of pure sexy wood elf walking down the street.
I was gonna go with 185.
Oh,
That's
that's a fat 5'2" elf.
Hey,
a thick elf.
hey, I've been working out, boys.
Oh, boy.
Why do you think they call? There's a reason they call me a wood elf, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're half
Bring
dwarf.
in the lumber, Jack. 185-year-old, 107-pound, pure sexy wood elf. All right.
All right, Alara.
Bam. No faith, though. I have no faith.
I'm a moon elf, and I have blue hair and blue eyes, and I'm about 5'2".
Just the right height.
I'm a lot younger than him.
How young are you?
I'm childlike compared to you.
How old are you?
I don't even weigh 100 pounds. So, no.
But don't.
And I got a fox running next to me.
I have a bat flying over my shoulder.
And Coladin.
You see a seasoned half elf walking towards you in splendid adamantite armor, carrying a battle axe. You think it's a warrior, but there's much more to him than that. His eyes are red, and he's rather muscular for an elf as well, for a half elf as well.
Make a perception check, Marvoril.
I hope he knows I'm going to be calling him Marv.
Hold on.
And if he wants to break into any houses, as long as we're not in Chicago, we can do it. Oh, he doesn't roll like Benji.
Well, +7 to that, so 14.
Raptor back there?
I'm sorry. Yeah, 14.
Is your character sheet not linked to it, so you can roll it through there?
I don't think it is. Let me see. Let me just double check.
So, for example, I clicked on your character sheet.
Right?
Oh, yep. Hold on.
Come on, Marv.
Oh, can I like mine better?
You like yours better?
No. I'm good.
Because it'll pop up as your character name with your portrait.
Yeah, there we go. We're good.
All right, so with a 14,
No,
you know-
did you get the one I just rolled?
I don't see the one you just rolled.
no.
I'll say 16.
The 16 is the one I rolled when I clicked on your character sheet.
That's why when you said you like yours better, I was puzzled.
Oh, okay, whatever. Okay.
Maybe his just has a really long delay like mine does.
Be a really long delay by now.
See, I just rolled mine just now, and it pops up.
Let me try again.
The 13.
Oh, there it
that
is.
what you-
Yep, 13.
Nice.
I'm not very perceptive of this
Line
building.
is a bat.
That's why I have my bat with me.
All right, and then there are two children who look to be wearing the same style
me, bro,
of
sorry.
clothes as the other ones that you've been protecting.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
they look like they're kind of awestruck looking around the town, almost like they're in shock.
Yeah, those little ones do belong here.
Yeah, it's
come
it's my
quickly
Facebook Messenger
inside.
powers. I'm just trying to set you guys up, you know.
It's not safe, but we're all here together. We have a lot
Well,
to
I
go
want you to
over.
make sure
I'm
you're
sorry to
in
hear about
on
your
the
parents.
plot,
Quickly.
so you know what's going on. I'm just
The
texting
door
you some
swings
some
open, and
ideas
you guys are able to
when
enter.
you join us.
Braddock goes in first and clears the way out of the doorway.
What do we see when we walk in the door?
When you walk in, there's a fireplace with looks like a pretty healthy stack of wood next to it. It looks like they were preparing to hold up here
My
for
family,
a
huh?
while for some reason. There's a side room where it looks like there's a bed chamber. There's a kitchen-esque hearth right by the fireplace, so it looks like you can cook meals, do anything you'd need to with fire right by the fire hearth. A small sitting area, so just a few chairs near the fireplace as well. And then you can see what looks like a pretty obvious rug covering something like a trap door that would go onto a basement or storage area. Like, it's the only rug in the room, so it's really obvious that the placement of that rug is specifically hiding a door that goes into a basement.
Like, we didn't have to roll perception. That's how obvious it was.
Yeah, true.
Well, I would like to walk in. Pull out the old...
Loot.
Yes, I was going to say guitar, but yeah, lute. And go... "Brrrring. Well, it's the cloak of... It's the cloak of Misters here. What can we do for you there, buddy? Seems like you were in a little bit of a mess going on. Can we help you out?
I pledge to take care of take care of the children in this village, since most of their parents died. So this is why I'm here. There's a lot of werewolves in the area, so I've been trying to keep them safe right here.
Are you aware that by keeping the kids safe, you're keeping the werewolves safe? Because they're werewolves. They turned into kids when we caught them.
Okay.
Yep. Just give you a little truth bomb real quick. Just, welcome, how you doing? Boom! Information. I actually say that too.
I feel like I've seen something like that from a vision from Kasuth.
I'm sorry, who?
I'm sorry. That's my sovereign deity.
Ah.
You may make a knowledge religion to see if you're familiar with them.
I would like to do that.
Or history.
It'd be more religion on a specific deity's name. History would be if it was a deity that used to be a man or a champion or a kingdom that might have a different name.
I'm slightly
Kind of
familiar.
like Kalos in the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Could be history instead of religion to know the man part.
Talos is actually a scroll, but it's cool.
Are we all rolling?
Any of you that want to know anything about the deity you just mentioned?
If you heard him mention it.
Barclay's not as familiar. He may have heard the name in passing. Culloden's actually pretty familiar with that deity and their practices.
And what do I know about that deity and their practices?
Well, let me pull you into a different room so Barclay can't hear it.
Rashawn, you can let him know. Because Benji's not that familiar with that deity.
Benji also rolled an 11 on his religion check.
Benji rolled like an 8.
Kasuth is a neutral deity that's a deity of fire and protection. More so worshipped by the noble clan of this village. And I am a sworn protector. Right now, Kasuth, I am very loyal. Kasuth rewards those who are loyal, but he doesn't intervene that much.
Well, your boy could have intervened a little bit here because looking at the town, you needed his help. So, what's your name again? Buddy?
Oh, Marville.
Oh, Marville. You mind if I call you Marv? Seems like it'd be a lot easier if I just called you Marv. You can call me Barkley if you'd like.
Well, those that I equate myself with call me Real.
Oh, Real.
But since you are so forward, you can call me Marville.
All right, Marv. So,
I laugh
so these two
in the game.
these two werewolf children, childs. What would you like? What's your plan for these guys? Like, it's just you and them, from what I can tell in the town. Unless you have something underneath this carpet here. You mind if we look? Give it a little look-see, Lou.
I don't trust you that much. And what makes you think something's under the carpet? I mean, it's not obvious, is it?
Well, Marv, it's pretty obvious. I mean, am I wrong, people? Am I wrong?
He's not wrong, man. Not gonna lie. I think a child would be able to find this.
As a matter of fact, the little guy is the one that pointed it out to me. So,
Fine.
all right.
My goal was just keep the children safe from the werewolves of the town. It
Well,
seemed the right thing to do.
it's a great idea
When
in
the
theory.
trapdoor is discovered, it
I'll-
flings open.
Well, I was gonna do like a trapdoor
A
check.
couple of other kids come running out, and they give Charlie and Elsie hugs. We thought you died. We saw you get attacked by the werewolves. They took you off. How are you alive?
Whoa, little rascal. Who are you? I point to the little guy that gave him a hug and say, "Who are you?"
You notice that the clothes on Charlie and Elsie is a bit more ragged and torn. The clothes that are on the other kids that you're seeing seem to be more mended and cared for and less ragged and torn.
As in, when they transformed, it ragged and tore them, or no?
That's
As
a
in, we don't
possibility.
know. It's a possibility.
Okay. Listen, Marv. Have you noticed anything strange about yourself or these kids getting like your memory being gone from time to time? Maybe at night when the moon's a full or anything. Like maybe you might be a werewolf also.
From the time you've been in here, you've heard howling outside. You've not had it happen to any of the kids that you've been around.
Can I do? Can someone do detect magic? I want to see if there's some sort of enchantment on this dwelling.
Don't mind me, Marv. Keep going about what you're doing. Everyone's gonna talk to you. I'm just gonna look around for a second, and as I do that,
So when you look there, the components, it says V and S. V means verbal, so you actually do chant some words to cast that spell, and S means somatic, so you do actually move your hands in a casting way, like, whoa,
Okay, I got you.
detect magic.
I got you. Da 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 da. Detect
So
magic.
it is clear that you do
At
cast
this
a
point,
spell
I
and
want to
do
say
that.
I look at the other person in the room, speak Elvish. Like, what is this short, thick one doing?
Hey, I speak Elvish too. I hear what he says as I'm chanting.
But you do recognize that you've seen the spell before. You've cast the spell before. He is detecting magic. His eyes glow with a yellowy tint as he peers around.
Say that again one more time.
You see that there's some magic on Marvril. Some of his items, his armor, magic. There's no magic on the building itself. No enchantment on the building itself.
Or the kids.
Make a check using your spellcasting modifier.
My spellcasting modifier?
So that'd be your charisma since you're a bard and warlock.
A bard lock, thank you.
Oh,
You're a
wonderful.
block.
So you kind of focus your detect magic and you kind of really put your finesse and your own spellcasting skill into it.
Mhm.
And I'm going to send you a quick whisper here.
Okay. Everyone on stream can watch it. Don't look. He's whispering me. That's for you. Right there, Razzo. And Alara. Feel free to turn your cameras on, people, if you would like. Just saying. Oh, we got a camera. We got action, boys. Welcome, Marv.
What's up? Oh, I forgot to put my ears on today.
One job. One job. All right. All right. Guys, just a quick heads up. We might need to get Cup to a doctor sometime soon. It's Super Dino Transformers, guys, and he might transform. You see the two kids, Elsie and Charlie, that we brought with us from their factory? Well, they've got some magic in their veins from where they were bit, I presume, because it looks just like the same magic that Cup has from where he was bit by the old werewolf. I don't see it on anybody else, so I think everyone else is okay. But we might need to get these guys to a doctor. I don't think
Hmm.
With that, anybody who'd like to make either Arcana, medicine, or religion checks.
I'm gonna make a medicine check.
Arcana.
Culloden coming in with clutch.
Well, thank goodness you did, because I did not.
Culloden, you're aware there's actually inside of Mistvale a barony that is entirely of werewolves. So you know that oftentimes people who are infected with lycanthropy migrate there for protection and safety. But you are aware that those who are bitten and survive a werewolf attack have the potential of contracting lycanthropy, which can be permanent or it could be cured by a removed curse. With the 20 Arcana, you would know that once they fed, it becomes significantly harder to purify and redeem them. If they have yet to feed, then it's easy to remove the lycanthropy with a simple remove curse spell.
Anybody got a
Okay.
remove curse spell?
I do not.
Alara?
I don't think so.
No, I almost learned it, and I thought we wouldn't need it.
Of course.
So I hate when that happens. Hey Marv, you seem like a pretty well-known guy, a well-versed guy. You know how to remove curses by chance?
I have yet to learn that particular spell.
Right.
Now, as a quick, I'm not sure how much you've played or how much you know about 5th edition, Rashawn.
Mhm.
As a clerics and druids
Yes.
are both divine spellcasters. You
That's right.
know all of the spells on your spell list. You
Mhm.
select your spells every day. So when you do your morning ritual, your morning prayer, your morning devotional, whatever it is you do, you can select your spells on any given day and change them for any spell that you have knowledge of.
Mhm.
So
So tomorrow
if
maybe.
you have remove curse on your spell list and you have it on the spell level you can cast, the next day you could memorize it. But you know all of the spells on your spell list.
That is true.
I'm
Forgot
sorry.
about that part.
I'm sorry, Marv. I thought I heard you say no. Are you sure? You look like a pretty smart fella. You sure you don't know how to cure curses?
It'll take me a moment, but I do have to. I can clear. I can do that curse, but I can remove your curse, but I just can't do it today.
Okay.
Give me time to reflect and rest, and I should be able to do it for you tomorrow.
Okay. Here's our
And
here's
real quick, are you familiar with the spell slot system, how it works in 5th edition?
I'm looking at it now. Hold on, I got something in my corner up here.
Basically, you memorize the spells that you can memorize on a given day. So you might memorize, you have a certain number of spells you can memorize. You can memorize 0 first level spells and all 4th level spells if you want to.
Mhm.
That wouldn't be a good idea because you can't cast a 4th level spell in a 1st level spot. But you can cast a 1st level using a 4th level spot. You can rank up them.
Mhm.
So you have X number of spells that you know every given day, and then X number of
Remove
spell
curse.
slots of a different level. So you might have 3 or 4 third level spell slots. You can cast the same spell 3 times. You can cast 3 different spells. You can cast a 1st level spell using a 3rd spell slot more powerfully. But you have the known spells, and then you have your spell slots per level. And we'll remind you as you go because it's an interesting system to jump into right away.
Yeah, so it's a 3rd level spell. Remove curse. It's a touch. Okay, and it's a buff. All right, I can cast it. Do I need to cast it on who?
you can cast it now or not till tomorrow.
Actually, I had a spot. So
Ah, well. I know you were trying to keep after these children and take care of them. Good news. They're cursed. Bad news. I don't know if they've fed or not. so I'm not sure how hard it's going to be to cure the kids. But if you would be so kind, my guy Cup here, the big one picking his nose, he has not fed. He hasn't even turned into a werewolf yet. So I don't know
Hey,
when
he's
it.
fed on a turtle.
Yes, but
Not since being bit though.
he has not fed since being bit, and I assumed he had to feed as a werewolf. I could be wrong. But I think better safe than sorry, because he does have his finger quite high up in that nose before he eats whatever he finds in there. Um, could we cure him?
All right, okay, all right, Barry. Let me take a look at him over here.
Barry's a very, very good chance. Barkley,
Barry,
my good
I
man.
like it.
You can call me B Dub if you want. Barkley Winners Bite, B Dub if you would like. That's all right. I can live with that, Marv.
I'm gonna start calling you Barry.
Calm down there, old man.
All right, let's see here. Remove
Hey,
curse.
watch how you talk to your elders.
All right, I walk over to him, place my hands upon him.
Hey, Cup, he's gonna help. Hey, one sec. Before you do, Marv, I don't want him to punch you or anything. So let me tell him what's about to happen. Cup, my dear sir, he's going to touch you because you were bit by a werewolf. Very very big ow on your neck. He's going to touch you and make you all better. The boo boos will be gone. Okay, Cup.
Couple okay.
All right, Marv. He should be fine now. Better safe than sorry with Cup.
All right. So I touch him. Instantaneous curse removed.
Yep. So with your detect magic still going on, Barkley, you do see that trace that you saw on his neck kind of fade away.
Guys, this guy is Marv Us. He did it. He cured Cup. What, Marv? I'm liking you, Marv. It's a shame you got to stay in this little town with all these kids that are going to try to eat you soon as they transform back into werewolves. But on a side note, have you seen anybody around here? I know you're cooped up in this house a little bit, but maybe you saw. And then I describe what Darth Maul looks like.
So Marv, you haven't, but as you do that description, one of the kids that came up out of the basement's like, "Yeah, he's the one that," and then he stops talking as he notices Colladin and the sword that Colladin's holding.
Oh, great, Colin.
And then the kid backs away, looking real scared behind Marv.
What? So, who are you exactly? What was the
Who, me?
The Culloden one?
Oh, the old grumpy guy. Hey, Grumps, they want to talk to you.
I'm Colden Wildmore. I'm a sorcerer and a fighter. I kick ass and take names. I'm 250 years old. What else do you... I'm tired all the time. What else do you need to know?
He's never taken any names.
What?
He does kick ass, though.
Have you ever been to this village before?
It's been a long time. Back before I was turned into stone.
So Marvril, the kid that kind of is hiding behind you, kind of tugs on your sleeve a little bit.
So I look down at him.
The shadowy guy gave that sword to the village elder. Then the village elder turned into a wolf and started attacking and slicing people. It was scary.
Yeah, he's even grumpier because of the sword. I forgot about that.
If you're concerned about the sword having a grip on me, just know that it will take much more than a magical sword to influence my behavior and turn me into a werewolf. I understand that I am a little more angry than normal, but it does not control me. I control it.
Little guy. What's your name, little man?
Talking about the kid on.
Zacharias.
Yeah. Zacharias. Oh, hey there, Zach. Arias. Could you tell us more about what this man did after he gave the sword to, you said, the elder?
Yeah, he came into town about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks. Damn it, we're so late.
And he stayed here for a couple days, and he was talking to our town elders and asking for directions to some place.
Do you know what place it was? Did you happen to hear?
It was some kind of temple that used to be in this area. It was across the river.
I'm gonna make a history check since I know the area already.
Yep, go for it.
I should get advantage, right?
Nope.
I like the effort though.
I tried. Mother effer.
Pretty sure I should have an
God,
advantage.
man, I got a +7 on that shit, and I rolled a 3.
I rolled 2 twice today.
You've heard of it also, but you've never delved into it because it wasn't something of interest to you.
Marv, does your big guy in the sky, has he heard of it? Do you know anything about it?
Let's see. What do I? Also, I'm sure I'm from this, and my family have been the nobles of this area, and I know them, but I'm trying to remember exactly what he's talking about. Lil one, what else can you remember?
It was a temple to like Tharzadoon or something like that. That's just across the river. That it was destroyed like hundreds of years ago. But he wanted to go there for something, and he asked for someone in the town that could guide him. He hired a guide, and he gave the village elder that sword as a gift for thanks. And then a little bit after he left, the village elder the next day turned crazy, and then these demons came out, and I hid.
I believe the sword was also cursed, so we could remove curse as well on this, and it will remove its angry hold on me.
That'd be great because this guy has been like,
So
not in a good mood. So I don't know if you can bippity bappity remove the curse on that sword too, Marv. But that'd be outstanding. I wouldn't be objected if you were willing.
let me see that sword.
No, Marv.
I will
He
not
can't
do
hand it
this,
to
but I'll
you
let
because then you
touch
might
it.
go all crazy like the guy from before. Is there any way you can just touch it and fix it?
Well, at
Please?
least let me get close enough to touch it.
Yeah, that's perfectly good.
Yes.
Hey, Culloden, I think that's okay. You should allow it.
Yes.
All right. So cast it, remove curse.
All right, Culloden. I need you to make a will save,
No, boy.
and Marv make a will save.
Everybody back up, boys! Now's not the time to roll a
Where the
3.
fuck's my will?
Saving throw, saving throw, saving throw.
I'm sorry, wisdom saving throw. It's a wisdom saving throw in this edition.
Where is my will?
Previous editions, it was a will save. Now it's wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Culloden, why are you so... At least Marv is
I'm
safe.
using my bardic inspiration. I knew I saved it for a reason. What do I get?
Better than me, bro. Oh, look at me.
Perfect 20.
Bardic
Hey.
inspiration, you would get to add a d6 / roll 1d6 and add it to that.
I bet he rolls a 1. This has not been his day so far. That's not bad. A 3's not terrible. You rolled a 6 now.
All right, so Marveril, you go up and you place your hands on the sword, which he has not sheathed. It seems like he hasn't found a sheath for it. So you touch the blade of it. As you touch it, you feel the malevolent energies inside of it attempt to transfer into you, and you cast your remove curse. The energies sprout back, and it's like a jolt of lightning goes through your hand. And Culloden, you're pretty sure this guy just tried to kill you.
What the fuck, man?
No, my wisdom said, "Whoa!"
Roll a d10, Marveril.
Oh, okay.
This is how much damage you're about to do to him. That's how I feel. That's my guess. Hey, Rita, I think mommy's home. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Sissy. Go downstairs and see. Ooh.
All right. Culloden, you will take 8 points
Nailed
of
it.
lightning damage.
Nailed it.
Okay. Is the sword decursed?
So you're still detecting magic, Barkley. You're watching all this.
Mm.
You notice it's like a like watching oil on water, how there's the rainbow of different colors. That's what you're seeing on this sword, magical energies. One of the energies dissipates, and it sends like a vengeful electric jolt through Coladin's arm when it happens,
Mhm.
but there's still more on it. Coladin, you feel even angrier, but you don't feel bloodthirsty like you did before.
Oh, good.
Mm.
Uh,
Okay.
quick timeout, you guys, if you don't mind, on your decursing and trying to kill each other. So, Kaladin,
Yes.
it might be a little painful removing this curse. He's gotten parts of it off, but there's still some curse left on it. All right. Now I can heal you up from the. It looks like you took some lightning, a little jolt of something. Looks like it hit you. The curse kind of fighting back against the decursing. You've been around the block. I think you know what I'm talking about. Uh, items like this don't want to lose their power on things. So it's going to take a little bit more, I feel. There's still a little bit of curse on there, as I can see with my detect magic. So are you willing to bear with us and as we go again? To try to finish it off, so that way your sword is yours to command instead of it trying to fight back at every chance it gets.
My mother was a drow. I grew up in pain. This is nothing to me.
I bet she was hot too. All right, let's try it again, Marv.
Yeah, but tell me, why do you? I could have explained that to him. Why do you keep doing that?
Well, he's kind of an old grump that doesn't like to listen to new people when he's under this power of a sword. So I just want to make sure that he doesn't try to fight back at you thinking you're lying to him.
Whatever it takes.
Indeed. Indeed.
So we're gonna try to continue to remove.
Yes, please.
I
Go
got
for
me
it.
2 science toys
Razzo,
and
as you're watching the building, you
Mhm.
see a spurt of blue energy come out of the fireplace. They've been in there for about 20 minutes
So
now.
excited. He's so excited.
All right, both of you make wisdom saving throws again.
Come on, Coladin. Oh, my Lanta.
Marv, roll a d10.
It's gonna be a long process removing this your curse. That's better. Only 2.
All right, so this time your arm burns where you're holding it because you haven't let go of the hilt. You haven't let go of the handle the entire time since you've picked up the sword. It burns. It burns like white hot fire, and you drop the sword. And you
Uh-oh.
take 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
This Alaro, she has a good way with kids. You have to remember that. They like it. They haven't had much chance to be happy today, so keep that up.
Yep, the kids are starting to swarm you, and a couple of them want to like sit on your lap.
Don't sit on her lap. She's tiny and frail. I just figured that out today. She's less than 100 pounds.
So Barkley, you see the sword fall to the ground. It only has 2 colors left on it. You're not sure if they're good or bad, but it's got like a red and a black swirl on it. Recognizing schools of magic like you do whenever you're concentrating on spells. One of them's necromancy, the other one's evocation.
Okay. Which one was gone?
You noticed an enchantment gone.
Just an enchantment?
The school of enchantment.
Oh.
So enchanting spells would indicate like dominate person, for
Right.
example. You also notice the first school that went away was abjuration, which would be like shape changing.
Okay. All right, boys.
It's not uncommon for magic swords to have evocation if they do like fire damage, frost damage, damage like that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Evocation's pretty common. Necromancy spells would be ones that might do
Unholy
like a life
damage?
drain type effect.
Right.
So that'd be something you'd want to tell them, like, this thing's got a necromancy spell that you might want to remove.
I don't know if we want to remove it. I think you might want to keep it. I think it might drain life from the enemy that you hit and give it to you. I don't know. But so guys,
Necromancy must be taking my
If
life.
anybody has craft
well, let's see.
skills, craft armor, craft weapons as their things.
I know we got used to.
Anybody who'd like to make a spellcraft check, arcana check, religion check, or nature check, if you have ever had any interest in creating magic items, you may make those checks and have kind of an idea of how items are created.
I didn't mean to cast that. I meant to show it.
That's okay. We don't see what you cast yet. It'll be another hour.
It's right there, buddy. I cast it good
All
too.
right, so call it in. You take another 8 points of necrotic damage.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I meant to do. See, it seems to me like that is on the sword, so that way when you hit something, I could be wrong. That's just my guess. But so guys, what I've noticed from your decursing of this here sword is there was 4 colors for different types of enchantments, and we're down to 2. Now, call that in. What I think, in my opinion, as a warlock, is that you should try to pick the sword up again. And if it's not fighting you or hurting you, I think that we can leave the enchantments on. But if it's hurting you or fighting you at all, then I think we keep going and trying to decurse. As of right now, I would say there are. It looks like there's some necromancy on it, which could be the something that steals life from your enemies and gives it back to you. It could be something that drains life out of you and gives it to the enemies. I'm not 100% sure. We haven't used it. And then there is also what was the other one there, Medroni?
You knew the necromancy and you knew the evocation. On
Ah, there's also evocation on it. So it might have the ability to summon something up or give something back. It looks like you got rid of the curse that transformed. So it looks like that changing people into werewolves thing looks like you got rid of that. So good job, Marv. It looks like it also got rid of, what was the one I got rid of?
Yep.
what was making him so angry and would
Ah,
let go of the.
It also the anger one is gone, so that's a plus. So you can cheer up. So there's 2 left.
All right, I'll,
Don't know if they're
I'll
good or
pick it up.
bad, but I think you pick it up and we'll see.
I pick up the sword.
All right, you don't feel any kind of effect. You don't feel it trying to command you, control you. Feels like a sword. It's a little heavier than your typical long swords. It's a little bigger than your typical long swords, but you don't notice anything else about it.
Hey, Cup, my good
I
man.
think this is good for now. Thank you.
Hey, Cup, buddy.
Meek up.
Would you be willing, as a little science experiment of mine, to let Culloden hit you with his sword and see what happens?
No.
Cup,
Culloden hit Barkley.
I will let you play with my new bat.
No.
Please play outside. I don't want the children to see whatever might happen.
I would like to do a
We don't need to
persuasion on
see
him
what
if that's
this does
possible.
Right now, it's okay.
I'm just saying, right now you look like you've taken a little bit of damage. We can find out if it heals you or not.
It's okay.
All right, Cup, you poor sport.
Let it hit you.
I was going to, but I realized you're just the best at that kind of job, Cup. As I saw from when you got attacked by 4 werewolves, and we're perfectly fine.
So, Rill, what do we have to do to get you to join our party? Do you need us to render this town safe, and then will you join us in pursuing?
It seems
the
like we'd have to
super
find
terror
somewhere to
of
take these
Transformers
kids.
town?
And good news, my good Marv, I know just the place for these kids.
I'm going to quickly roll an insight check just to be sure.
Do I have to roll? Oh yeah, he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
From my age, I know that he's thinking about it, and he's very cautious. And I roll my eyes and say, "I'm one of the most honest people you're ever going to meet."
I think he was inciting me for saying I know where to take the kids, but I could be wrong.
That's exactly what I was doing. Okay.
So with that, you could tell that Culloden's being sincere, that he feels that they could use your help on their mission and quest. You feel that Barkley
is also sincere that he knows somewhere to take the kids.
Mind that children could go.
Can you assure me that this place that you know, the children will be safe? I'm
gonna be if you're gonna join us, Marv. I don't want to be any secrets between the two of us. You know, I'd like to be open as a book, as they say. There's this lady. She kind of has some slaves. She also has some what's the word I'm looking for? Learning under her that she's teaching magic
Pupils.
and stuff too.
Apprentices.
Apprentices, yes. We've already given her a couple apprentices that are children to learn under her and learn the ways of the magic and such. But at the same time, they're also trying to spy for us to figure out how we can kill her because we don't really like her that much, and we have a reward for her head. So
Really?
they would only be temporarily in her possession until we can defeat her, and then after that, we would take the kids that I would lent, I guess, or sent to learn. I guess would be a good word. And then we'd also need to find a place for them as well. But that would be in the Feywilds. I think we could find somewhere. So to be honest, I don't have an exact place that we could take them for a long-term fix, but for short-term, I think we can take them to this to Giselda. You might have heard of her, Giselda. She has a house that walks around like a little chicken. So it might be a short-term fix while we go and try to find Darth Maul, which we could use your help in doing. And then we could try to defeat Giselda and find a long-term fix. Other than that, I
A
don't know
reminder
where
for
we could take
you,
them.
Dale, because I know that you forget. Zelda in the Feywild did say that the maximum amount of apprentices she could handle would be 2. If you remember, she trying to make a deal with you on your transportation.
I know.
She did try and negotiate for you to bring apprentices to her sisters in the material plane instead. So,
Ah, well. But we also have a couple of other sisters that she has, but I'm not sure exactly where they are located. We would have to find them. So they would have to basically travel with us while we searched, which I don't know how safe that is
I think it
exactly.
might be a better idea if we stop all the werewolves in the area so that the parents can come back. It's already been proven that Alara has a spell that'll bring them back from being werewolves, and then we can also remove any curse that may be on them.
But the
Or try to
curses, if
remove
they've
it.
already fed, might not be removable. That's what I don't know.
It's might.
Agreed.
There's
It's might.
still
I
a
have no idea.
chance. We should try and help this village. This village has been a good keystone of this area for a long time.
I don't disagree.
If you'll help me with the werewolves, I would be. And I hold my holy object, thinking about what Kasuth would do. Kasuth would tell me to do my own thing, whatever I felt was all right. I'd join you. We just have to make this place safe for these kids.
Is there anyone other than you here to watch after the kids if we made it safe for them? Are there any other adults?
I'm the only one at the moment.
Okay. Well, once it's safe, then maybe the other adults that ran away might come back.
Yes, so let's go take these wolves out.
Call it in. You're supposed to make a history check. Call it in.
About what?
I don't know. Benji said make one.
He did? I didn't
Yeah.
hear him.
He typed it.
Where? Oh, maybe if I was all the way at the bottom.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. That's better.
you know from your knowledge of the area, at least 200 years ago, the next nearest town in Gavilar would be over the mountains, about a 4-day journey. The nearest town in Mistvale is only a day's trip across the river.
We could take these to a town in Mistvale for the time being and arrange for some, lodging with the local orphanage, and with a promise that Will be back to return them to their parents, and then we can come back here and vanquish the wolves.
That could actually work. I couldn't make that trip with them by myself, but if we can all do it because there's so many to wrangle and keep an eye on, that might work.
All right, what do you guys think, Barclay?
Give a
as
thumbs up.
The leader of the Cloak of Mist, are you good?
Yeah, thumbs up from me. Razzo's still outside, keeping an eye on things. We need to talk to him. Alara is all about the kids. I'm sure she could. Alara?
What about the kids?
Take them to another town and keep them safe while we clear out this werewolf problem?
Watch.
Wait, you want me to?
No, are you fine with all of us doing that?
Oh, yeah.
It wants
About to say, are you splitting up the party?
No. I have rules, and rule number 1 to me is that we don't split up. That's my rule.
I'm outside by myself.
I'm glad to hear that. There were some I've heard a story of some travelers that split up all the time and it never went well for them. So
No, those guys must be idiots. Idiots. I bet they had people in the party die too, like them idiots. We would never. I mean, other than Razzo being outside, but he's stealth. We can trust him to be
I'm
stealth.
basically there with you.
The only split up we did was Razzo's bird. His is somewhere else right now, but we'll get him back. We'll get him back.
Razzo, after about 2 minutes after the blue jet of energy coming out of the chimney, there was a red one.
All right, yeah, I come inside. Or I knock on the door. Everything okay in there?
Oh, you know, just getting rid of some curses. Why? What'd you see?
I see lights coming out of the building. I'm just wondering if everything's okay.
Oh, well, Kaladin was trying to make the sword blue, and Marv here was trying to make the sword red. They were kind of fighting back and forth, you know, almost like it was a cake or something. So that must have been the energy going out of the chimney. I sure hope no.
There's a little bit of smoke coming off of Kaladin's sword hand.
Oh, yeah, and he got blasted a little bit. No big deal. It's a
Yeah,
little like a scene from Sleeping Beauty.
all right.
Kasuth intervenes.
Who's this guy?
This is Marv. He's a cleric. He's able to take the curse off the sword. Took the curse off a cup. He seems like a healer type of guy.
You probably we need a healer.
Well, Razzo, I
Eyes light up.
have been healing. Okay.
No.
But yes, you're not wrong. We
You
can use a
haven't.
healer.
No, you have not.
What do you have for weapons, Marv?
Let's see. I do remember on my hip, I believe I have a mace. Can't remember where I put my weapons at. Inventory. There we go. So I have a club on me at the moment.
A club.
And it's
Is it magical?
No. This one is not magical. It's just something that I found here around the town. There are items out there that I was going to use that my family had, but I was told to come here, told to protect the village. I got here with the kids, so I just used what was at hand. So it's a club at the moment.
Well, good news for you, Marv. If you're willing to come with us and help, I can lend you my staff for now. While we venture, it's a you know what? Let me show you because it's pretty awesome. It's something that I could lend to you while we're venturing if need be. And if you're willing to join us after we take care of the werewolf problem and save the kids, then maybe it's something you can have, and I'll look for something else as well.
That'll work. I mean, the only other thing I brought me was my family jewelry. This ring here that keeps me from getting sick by poison so that's that's pretty much it.
You don't want to go home
And
you don't want to leave without your
my
family jewels.
armor, of course.
Yeah, definitely bring the family jewels everywhere you go. I don't blame you. But before we go to the next town, there were still Charlie and Elsie that are still cursed. Is there any chance we could try to cure them?
We can try because they're the children of this town. I hope the curse hasn't taken too hard on them.
Yeah, maybe say a prayer to your deity real quick. Maybe he's willing to help.
If you run to third level spots, you can use fourth level spots to cast third level spells too.
Hey, read.
Because I was all right.
I'd advise a long rest before we get moving after we do all this.
How many curses I did? 3 curse removals already.
Yep.
Okay, can you get me one? Thanks. Oh, I bet. Looks like a yummy granola bar.
So I can use a 4th level spot.
Yep.
Razzo has gone stealth.
Roll a D percentile, which is a D100.
Ooh, come on, over 75.
Percentile, you said?
Yep.
That's better than 50.
All right, were you doing it on Elsie or Charlie?
Elsie.
Okay. Your detect magic's gone by now, Barkley, so you don't know. But she seems to brighten up a little bit and feel better.
I don't see anything on her, but I could detect magic again after you're done with both children and see how they look.
I'm gonna do one more of these remove curses for today. So it's this Charlie. Charlie, come here. Let me see what we have.
Is the remove curse part, is that like an ability check when he's rolling the D100?
No.
Okay, never mind.
You're gonna help him out.
Yeah, I was gonna give him guidance, but it's only
I'm
for ability
seeing
check.
likelihood of if they've fed or not.
Okay.
Is it 50-50?
All right.
All right, go ahead and roll another D percentile. D100.
100. 100. Ooh.
Ooh.
Charlie is not gonna be better.
You don't feel any effect change on him.
Try holy water.
Charlie. So what? The werewolves in this in our lore here, they have like the same werewolf thing going on, touching of silver things like that in this lore.
Roll a knowledge nature, intelligence nature.
Okay. Knowledge and nature.
It's intelligence check with nature if you have nature proficiency.
Okay. Okay. Nature.
Culloden, you don't have a whole lot of experience with werewolves. You've heard that they have an allergy to silver, like a lot of creatures do. Marvril, Marvril Light, Marvril Menthol.
Rill. He goes by Rill. Get it right.
Oh, Marv.
From your understanding of werewolves, they have an allergy to silver. The first time they change would be the first full moon when they're infected. After that, it depends on the potency and power of the werewolf. With the 17, you would know that if they have fed, it can sometimes require more, either a ritual, a blessing, a divine intervention, or slaying who turned them, and then doing a remove curse in order for them to be curable.
After that remove curse, this is Charlie right here. That's what you've done.
It appears that it's going to be a little work to help young Charlie rid of this curse, but it's not going to be safe to be around him tonight. It's the full moon.
All right.
We have 2 nights till the full moon.
Well, good news is we have this nice cellar under a rug that we could keep him away from everybody in. Quarantine, if need be. It's unfortunate, but it's what we'll need to do.
Put a mask on him.
Just close his eyes. He can't see the moon. But should we go ahead and start going towards this next village that we want to take the children to?
I don't think we should take the children to the village while one of them is a werewolf.
Well, I was thinking we take all but Charlie.
Elsie stands next to her brother. I'm not leaving without him.
All right.
Well, I'm running out of. I don't know how many more spells I can pop off today, so resting might be a good idea.
All right, well, me and Razzo will go to this other town. You guys stay here. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We're not splitting the group.
Last time when we knocked him out of the form.
Do what?
Is he transformed, right?
No, he's still human.
Are we still human?
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's little Zacharias? He was telling me when the next moon is again. Zacharias, when's the next full moon?
2 days.
You guys have a nice little human calendar. That's nice. And when's my birthday, Zacharias?
3 months.
Ah, this guy is good. This guy is good. All right, so what do you guys want to do? Take a quick rest? Long rest?
Have you all eaten?
I think we should go try and find the werewolves after a long rest.
I
You
could
all have
eat.
not eaten.
I could eat. It's been a minute.
Cup chimes up. Cup could eat.
The Cup always wants to eat. He just had a booger earlier. He's pretty hungry.
Are you sure, Cup? Like, I saw you eat a gigantic freaking nugget of a booger.
That snack.
Cup, you know, if you would have kept that, we might have been able to sell that to the local blacksmith as gold.
Cup no sell.
That's fair. Greedy little Cup.
He's still wearing his turtle hat.
He's actually kind of trying to fasten it like a buckler on his arm.
Oh boy. All right, yeah. Where can we get some food around here, Marv?
I have some provisions saved up for me and the children. We're willing to share. They don't eat much.
Well, this werewolf one might. But I think we need to let him not eat at all. I think old Charlie doesn't get any food. He needs to go hang out by himself somewhere and just smell it.
Dar.
Poor Charlie. You know what? Because you know what's going to happen? We're going to wake up in the morning and be like, ow! Charlie bit me! And I don't want that. I would hate for that to happen to anybody. So we need to maybe keep him away from the food and away from people until we can get him cured.
All right, let's take a long rest.
I'm gonna eat first before I Colin just passes out. I'm gonna eat.
All right, so yeah, there's plenty of provisions. Marvarell's basically gathered the provisions of the town into one place, so you've got plenty of food here. You've got plenty of options on what to make and eat.
Order. I like it. I notice he also has all the town's toilet paper, and I'm like, you must be expecting a plague or something, huh?
Or something.
Maybe a new mayor. Who knows?
Huh. And then my parents said I couldn't figure it out on my own.
All right, so about now it's around 2 in the afternoon. You guys are deciding to set up camp inside the house here?
2 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
Man, no, it's gotta do some stuff, guys. It's way too early.
You guys left in the morning.
It's way too early to be camping.
Do you guys have any things that you're welcome to peruse the town? I don't know where. I've been keeping everything here in one area. It's daytime.
Yeah,
so you're welcome to.
Razzo, let's go look in the shops and see if we can find anything that'd be helpful and useful.
Braddock decides to go with you.
Appreciate that, Braddock.
Down.
Yeah, basically.
Why are we splitting up the party again?
The town's empty. It's 2:00 in the afternoon. We're gonna go hunt for treasures.
And then Darth Maul shows up and kicks your ass again.
Actually, can I get on top of the roof, the highest roof that I see, and see if I can look around?
It'd be nice if we had a picture of this town on our map.
Acrobatics or athletics check to climb?
My bat can go search for can send help if Darth Maul shows up.
That's not how.
Well, can your bat do a quick overview to see if there's anybody moving in my village?
You sure can.
Razzo, it takes you about a minute to climb to the top. Climb to the top of what looks like it may have been a town hall, kind of the city center, just a couple rows over, a couple blocks over. And you don't see any other chimneys. You don't see any other buildings that seem to be occupied, but you do see other buildings that the doors and windows and stuff don't seem to have been smashed in. So they look to be fully intact. You do see that there's a small dock on the riverside, and there is a couple of small, looks like small sailboats docked there still.
Okay. I'm gonna make use of those. Okay. All right. Well, I tell Barky, yeah, let's go look around, see what's in this town, see what it has to offer us.
I mean, if you guys all would like to join us, and I guess Marv, if you want to stay here, lock the door as you had before we showed up with the kids, and make sure everyone's safe. That is your prerogative. But if anyone wants to stay here as well, me, Razzo, and Braddock are going to head out and see if there's anything to be of use.
Well, since it's still daytime, it's okay. Zacharias, can you and the rest of the kids remember the quiet game we played? You're going to play it now. We're going to leave and come back in a little while.
All right.
Poor kids don't even get recess.
Yep, let's go, guys.
At this point, sorry, my computer's acting.
It starts to
weird there for a
rain.
second. Braddock pulls you aside, Culloden. Are you able to use this? And he shows you a scroll.
Maybe. I need to see what this scroll says.
It's a scroll of sending.
I believe so, yes.
I was
Yes,
given
I can do it.
directive to make sure that we contacted Selnilor when we got back to the material plane. We need to let him know that we're here and where we're at.
Okay. I'll do it.
So he hands you the scroll.
All right, what do I need to roll?
Arcana check.
Is it my spell attack? Or no, no, you're saying arcana. Never mind.
Yep. It's a
15.
spell that's on your spell list, so it's a very easy roll for you to make. Yep, you successfully cast it, and you're familiar with Selnilor, so you don't have any issues casting it. You know the person.
Okay. Tell Selnilor exactly where we're at, that we've made it to the mortal planes, and that it would be great to see his face and sometime in the future. And I tell him what has happened in the town that I'm in.
All right, so it's got like a 30-word or limit.
Yeah.
So
What's your synopsis?
Colden returned. Braddock is safe. In what's the town name again? I can't remember.
you let him know.
Benji also forgot. Yeah, the town.
A plus. Werewolf attack. Pursuing
DM.
pursuing evil conjurer that has destroyed town. End of message.
Did you even say werewolves once?
Good to hear you returned safe with Agent. Will send help. Stay safe. Know the signals.
I'm guessing I don't have a reply, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Right. Cronky. There we go.
All right, so you guys explore the town. Make investigation checks. Anybody
Yes,
who's
there we
searching
go.
the town.
I'm looking for some new weapons for Daddy. Really need to up my investigation to
Yeah, me too.
more than just +1. 'Cause I didn't find
Right.
nothing. I found dirt.
Well, being so stout and thick as you are, it's pretty much what you'll find.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go down the line here. Culloden, roll me a D percentile.
Just a second.
Colden said, "No, I don't think I will."
Did that do it right?
Yep.
Wow, that is impressive. That is hard to do, my friend.
No, you put a space. You
Oh,
basically
good.
told it to roll 1, so it rolled 1.
Oh.
I got you.
It did not recognize that. Roll 1 D100.
Roll backslash roll 1d100. Didn't recognize.
I go with Benji's.
Backslash roll D100.
Yeah, mine was the opposite of Benji's.
Don't do it. Just go with Benji's.
He found everything. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I got we all have different
Alright,
colored dice.
So you're kind of drawn to a hut that looks like it's got a lot of herbs and stuff kind of hung out to dry outside of it, and you go in, you shuffle around inside of it, and you find it looks like a scroll case, but it has a weird locking mechanism on the top of it. You can't quite figure out to open, but it seems to be watertight.
I take it.
Marvaril, roll a D100. All right. You kind of go and explore the town again. You've gathered provisions before because that's what you were looking for. But you go and you find on one of the bodies that you hadn't adjusted because you were too busy doing other things, a holy symbol to a deity of Shar.
Okay.
Razzo, roll a D100.
Ooh, look at you.
You find a collection of bolts that were left inside of looks like maybe a hunting lodge that you checked out.
All right, pocket those.
All right, so you have 50 crossbow bolts.
That boy. I'll detect and see if they're magic later.
Yeah.
Braddock, I'll deal with his. Barkley, roll a D100.
I see you, Razzo, and I match it.
You go into an area that you think might have been a gambling establishment or something, and you find a deck of cards that are all nudie picks of different races and different types.
I scored the
So it's a dirty deck of cards.
I scored the real loot in this party.
I look over Barkley's shoulder and go,
I think
Lamar,
Marv
roll
used to
D100.
look. I think Marv used to visit this establishment.
What was that?
When his deity
Amar,
wasn't
roll a
looking.
D100.
Roll a D100 to get a 66 like me. Oh,
You're kind of behind where the establishment that Barkley's at, and you find a crate that still has several bottles of red wine.
let's have a party
Ooh.
tonight.
Face it.
We're gonna play some nudie poker with some wine while Vam's shooting at us.
It's a case of 12 bottles of red wine.
back at home, 12 bottles would have been a wonderful afternoon.
Now, just a sad memory of what was.
You polish them off, and the label on them is Riverfront Special Reserve.
Hey, Riverfront's the town we're in, guys.
What?
It's the town we're going to soon. It's just another town. Just another town.
It's a town.
Just
It's
a
where
town.
you're from.
It's just another town
It's a town.
that I'm from, by the way.
Small details.
Who would have thought? I've been so many places. Who can really say where you're really from these days?
Yeah, you are getting older. See, now it's kicking in again.
All right, so those are the things that you guys find around town.
I'd like to look again. I feel like I've missed something.
Yeah, you guys have more time. Right now, it's getting to be about 5 p.m. by the time you've done
All
that.
right,
You can
I'm
do
searching
another
again.
Investigation, search again.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see if I have more than nudie picks. Come on, big crits. Nope, I can't find nothing in this town, boys. Ain't finding
So,
nothing.
roll another D100.
Oh boy.
Bro.
And you go after you find those bottles of the Riverfront Special Reserve. You go into the gambling inn that Barkley was at, and while he's just like infatuated with the cards he was looking
You find
at,
the money.
you find a trap door, the hidden basement.
Jackpot.
The back door.
Mm-hmm.
Lol. Okay, I found a door over here.
Allow me to investigate it for you. I detect magic.
You guys go in. Soon as you go in, you find a broken sign that was a green flame candle.
Oh.
You go into the basement, and there's a lot of bodies.
I think we found where all
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul was headed. Anyone recognize these candles?
Yep.
Yes. Braddock.
I'd like to loot the bodies.
Oh yes. So you find some daggers that, as you attempt to grab them, you're stopped. Razzo, or Barkley, or Colodin, when you're about to grab one of the daggers, they take it from you first.
I don't stop myself.
It's a family business. You understand. These don't belong for you.
How fresh do these bodies look?
About a week and a half old.
Ew, they
Okay.
smell terrible, guys.
Yeah. I mean, this is a cold, damp basement, kind of like a refrigerator for the medieval times, so it's preserving them to a degree.
Imagine spelling a whole bunch of children in a basement like this for about 2 weeks. This smells like roses.
So it's
No
it's
wonder.
kind of like an underground refrigerator because the hearth and things haven't been lit. So it's basically just been a dark, cold cellar that they've been kept in. But there's cushions, there's gambling areas, there's a bar down here, and it looks like a scene from Kill Bill. All the bodies are torn up and killed, mangled.
Is this something I could do at this time to any of them?
Well, it had to be a living creature, and these are all pretty expired.
That's what I'm saying. Do any of them look like they have 0 hit points that I might be able to touch?
Not anymore. It looks like they've died by the time you guys got here.
Okay.
Good call, Laura. Go ahead, and you guys can all make new investigation checks in this chamber that Alara found for you.
No, I found it technically. I was right there. Okay, I was right there.
I find everything.
Colden, you find the body of the hideout's wizard, and he seems to have a spell book on him.
I take it. God, I'm fucking.
Again, maybe it's.
Got a
Alara,
spell book and a
you
scroll
find
book.
the boss's safe, but you don't know how to open it. Barkley, you find a combined about 14 gold in some of the pockets you're raffling through.
I give it to Razzo. 14 gold, man. Add it up. Put it in there.
Yep. That is.
I'll ask Razzo or Braddock to try to unlock the safe.
I don't know if I trust Razzo to do it. Yes. Let me detect magic on the safe first before we try to just pick it and do anything.
All right, you cast detect magic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got magic stuff on it.
Guys, the safe is either got a trap on it or it's just full of magic stuff. But there is magic just spewing off this safe. So
it has a magic effect on the actual locking mechanism.
Can I attack it with my chain weapon from a distance?
Sure.
I want to do that.
All right, make an attack roll.
Wait, before he does that, who's gonna go and attack this? Just for shiggles, I'm gonna cast Bless on you, just for shiggles.
I like it. You've been blessed.
You get to do up to 3 targets.
Yes, that's what I was asking. Probably the short, thick one is gonna do it too. So we're gonna do Bless over there.
Hit Braddock too. He can lock pick.
Okay, and one for Braddock.
Yeah, they're just storming out our house.
All right, so you hit the front of the safe where locking mechanism's at, and your blade just kind of like glints. You see a little spark, but nothing's changed.
Damn.
Anybody have a spell that might be able to do something to this lock?
Braddock goes up to it.
And opens it with with ease.
Kind of fiddles around. You see he's got his thieves' tools out.
I ain't going near that thing.
And he pushes it like just the right places, and you see the magic kind of dissipate.
What the hell?
You rolled a 24, of course. He went in there, he went, right about that ought to do it. And then the spell just goes,
device.
shh.
What's inside?
All right.
He's got to unlock it still.
Unlock it and jump back, Braddock.
All
No,
right.
he removed the magical
There could be something in there.
protection.
He doesn't open it.
Now he just unlocked it. Okay.
He disabled the trap on it, but he failed to.
Razzo, show old Braddock how it's done.
Yeah, I'll attempt to do it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Before Razzo attempts, I think Cup punches it. Try to open it, Benji.
You want Cup to punch it instead?
Yeah, that seems like something
No.
Cup would definitely do.
No.
Was he one of the three I blessed?
No.
But that
Ticket.
seems like something Cup would do, though. I'm saying if he was here.
I'm preventing Cup
Cup's
from
playing with the
doing it.
children.
Okay, Cup's with the children. Okay.
Cup would break it. I wouldn't allow
I'll
that.
attempt to lockpick it.
Okay. You're going to add your
tried Cup.
dexterity modifier and your proficiency modifier with your thieves tools. If it's one of the ones you've specialized in, you might have that doubled.
Thieves tools is. Alright, how do I do this?
I like to bardic inspiration, Razzo.
Is it like a sleight of hand check or what?
So you're rolling your dexterity modifier,
Oh.
and then you get your proficiency modifier with thieves tools. So it's a tool check. It doesn't fall on the skills list.
3
Zero.
plus 5, so it'd be plus 8.
Yep. Unless you've done the as a rogue, you get to pick a couple skills and do double your proficiency modifier. Did you pick thieves tools for one of those?
Yeah.
So you're going to get your plus another additional 3. So you're doing 1d20 plus 11.
Nice. Okay.
And you have bardic inspiration, so you get to roll 1d6 afterwards, if needed.
So go ahead and roll.
I'll add the inspiration to it. You said how much? 1d6?
1d6. And a boy.
All right. So you feel like you were just about to break your lockpick and fail on it, but then you, like Barclay's voice in the back of your head is like, you can do it. Put your back into it.
That sounds Get it, girl!
Barkley would say that.
That sounds about right.
And you managed to pick it, and the door swings open.
Push it.
I jump back
Push it good.
All right.
immediately.
I move into the way to loot it.
Okay.
Go for it. I'm not getting next to it.
I was blessed.
All right. There's a brown backpack with several pockets all over the side.
Another bag of holding.
This guy was a Boy Scout. I'd like to detect magic on the backpack.
It's magic.
Okay. We got some magic backpack, boys.
So you're detecting magic. There's a few bags of looks like coins and gems inside of there.
Okay.
And there's a magic amulet.
I give the gems and coins to Razzo and ask Alara, can you identify this amulet?
Yep.
I don't pick up the amulet. The amulet's still there, but I ask her to identify it while it's there. I've learned my lesson with amulets. You see, Marv, one time I got turned into this bear because I put an amulet on like an idiot. Now he's a puppy. Don't worry. Long story. Anyways.
Okay.
Laura is typing.
I'll identify the amulet and the backpack.
Can you
Automatic.
identify my sword?
Could have, yeah.
Should have asked her earlier, my man. It's the sword
It's a
of Darth
ritual.
Maul.
She could do each of them. It's just 10 minutes per one.
Yeah.
Well, do the stuff that's in
How to
the
identify
safe
the
first.
amulet?
Yeah, do the stuff that's in the safe first, and we're not standing around waiting forever to get out of this death dungeon. Oh, I should have made my thing an owl instead of a bat.
While
That way you'd
she's
always
doing
have
it,
a
can I
feather you
just,
could pluck.
If I look at the amulet, can I just go ahead and just do a quick religion check just in case it's a holy item?
It is not a holy item.
Okay.
It is actually unholy. As Benji
Can
is
I do
loading
a
us up with.
history
Or
check,
just okay.
Or can I do a Zentarum history check?
None of them are history. You do know that most houses are going to have a safe.
Can you do a history check to see if he knows any of the
safe
men that are on the
might
ground?
be of items that were stolen that are waiting to be fenced, or there might be items that are coming and going as payments.
Braddock, Razzo, call it in. You guys said it was when I tried to take these daggers off these bodies. Said it was not my business. Do you guys recognize any of these people here?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
But you do know the daggers identify them as members of the family.
Right. That's fair. I'd like to identify. I'd like to detect magic on all the daggers that I was not allowed to touch.
They're not magic.
Okay. What's the
There's
brooch of
some-
shielding wondrous item do? Or is the GM
So
too
we're
lazy and hasn't
also
done it yet?
so we're all in the basement right now, huddled around this safe. Is that right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll a perception check.
No, you're not.
I'm not. That gonna happen.
Not really.
I thought I did.
You're not really.
But I started looking at
You
the
glanced over your shoulder, though.
You're like, okay, we're
Yeah.
cool.
I noticed your cards again, the nudie cards.
Exactly. You're like, I'm gonna check this
another
out, and
bag
they're
of
like,
holding.
no. Brooch of shielding attributes, nothing.
There's another bag of holding.
Sweet.
Wow, it's like I don't have to be the only person holding everything now.
Yeah, now someone else gonna carry dead bodies for us
It requires attunement to the brooch of shielding.
while wearing this
While wearing the
brooch.
brooch, you have resistance to force damage, which means you take half damage when it's force damage, and you have immunity to damage from the magic missile spell.
I think we should give that to Cup.
Very specific.
I think that's Shout's Cup since he's our quote unquote tank. Is he not?
Yep.
Cupcake.
A cup, my good man. I have this amulet. Do you want it? It's not a trick amulet like before, Cup. I know. It's a real one this time.
Cupware.
Okay. Is it okay with everybody else if we give the amulet to Cup?
Makes
Yeah.
sense to me.
All right. We give Cup the amulet.
All right, you've got the bag of holding.
Let's give the bag of.
Bag that has golds and gems.
We took the gems and golds took all that out and gave it to Razzo to put with his stuff, and the bag
Okay.
of holding. Who do we want to give that to?
Razzo, roll a D percentile.
Oh, you can see how much money you make, bro. Come on, roll high. 99, 100. Come on. I can live with that. That's livable.
Upper. That's like middle class.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
You got 28 platinum pieces.
Yeah, jackpot.
Roll again.
I want to roll, see if I would have done better.
You gave him to Razzo. He gets to roll.
Yeah, good thing too. Oh yeah, Razzo's killing it.
And make up for those rolls earlier.
364 gold pieces.
Yay.
Can I check for a false bottom in this chest?
Make a perception check.
I would also like to check for a false bottom. After he mentioned
is
there
it
might be a
safe?
false bottom.
You do find a false bottom.
There we go.
You pry open the bottom, and there is a pouch with a silvery metallic powder inside of it.
Where are
But
the drugs?
It is magic.
We found the drugs. Yeah, can you identify that, Lara?
Yep.
Did we identify the sword?
Not yet. We'll get to the sword when we're out of this death dungeon.
Roll one more percentile while she's identifying the powder.
Who?
Oh, Razzo.
Razzo.
This is for the gems. Hey, look at you, all above 70.
Maybe.
When it comes to the loot, you never
You
fail.
find 25 electrum pieces.
When it comes to that booty, Razzo is ready.
All right. 25 electro.
Razzo loved a booty.
The gems has 2 rubies.
Aren't you glad I found these nudie cards in here?
3 sapphires.
Let me show you a game I play with those.
I hand the nudie cards to Marv carefully
Pearls.
and cautiously.
Two
Nosebleed.
Do you know that,
When you
Rezo?
finish identifying that, that is 300 gold worth of residuum.
What kind of sapphires was it?
Regular sapphires.
I have 4 options: black, blue,
Blue,
star.
they're blue sapphires.
Blue
Okay.
sapphires.
You would know residuum is used to substitute for any spell casting requirement. So if you need to have a pearl worth 100 gold, you could use 100 gold worth of residuum. It does consume it whenever it's used in that fashion, but you could use it to substitute for any spell casting material. It's also what's used for enchanting and creating magic items.
Yeah, we've come across residuum before when we wanted somebody to chant
You've
something.
been
I thought.
offered residuum before, you weren't able to acquire it.
Yeah. And she identified the powder?
That's the powder.
Oh, the powder is residuum?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'd like to check the false bottom for another false bottom.
All right, make your perception.
Thank you. There, no, these guys might be,
Nope.
I just look like an idiot looking in there. Okay.
I would like to do an investigation check for the merchant to identify where he's at, to see if there might be any wares or anything that we could find useful there.
Sure. Make a roll.
And you said it was a.
Sure which one of them would have been the fence down here?
Say again?
You're not sure from the bodies and the carnage which one of them would have been the fence.
Gotcha.
Dang.
Well, all right. I think it's time we get out of this here death dungeon.
Braddock, do you think you could figure out where the merchant is?
I'll take a look. He looks around and he finds a secret back door. When he opens it, you guys find a kind of an escape tunnel. It leads over by the docks.
Well, I have a suspicion that that's where our guy's headed, or at least already headed to.
You do find it looks like there's a little bit of blood kind of trailing this way, but there's no bodies in this tunnel.
Right.
All the bodies hit the floor.
Someone
So
escaped.
you would surmise with that whoever went this way got away.
Headed to the docks.
Correct.
So let me get this
Alright.
right, guys. This guy that we're chasing, okay? He's already
We're
kicked our ass
investigating.
once. He already kicked our ass once. Then he killed an entire group of your friends, right? Then he just did it again. We're
Yeah.
just gonna keep chasing this guy. Okay. we
Yes,
might
we're
need to
going
we need to start coming up with a better game plan when we get there, because we need to know what we're going to do when we find old DM. Know what I'm saying?
Use the force.
The force wasn't with us last time.
Need to use thunder damage.
Thunderbolts and
Lightning.
lightning, very,
Percent.
very frightening. You know what? I have now picked up some guiding light damage. Actually, I think would be helpful.
While you're doing that, I just randomly have Barry. Hey Barry, look at these cards again. And I do a quick sleight of hand check, just because they fall out. They don't do exactly what I want. So
Oh, Marv, you rascal! Here, hand him here. I take the cards and I say, "Here, look at these," and then I do a sleight of hand.
Benji, would there
I
have
show him
been
how it's done.
anything special about the spell book or the scroll case that I found, other than the scroll case is locked?
The spell book, it has a bunch of spells in it, but you're not a wizard, so you wouldn't know that part.
Okay.
You can identify that there are a lot of arcane spells inside of it. You'll need to study it further to try and understand what spells they are.
I can have a look at it, Cullen. I have a nice little doohickey here called Comprehend Languages.
It has nothing. I can read the language just fine.
Yeah, you need like read magic or something to identify the spells specifically.
Ah, okay.
All right. And then the scroll case, I asked Braddock and Razzo if they could lockpick it for me.
Here, Braddock, we'll give it a try.
Pick me the lock, boys. I'm free.
Braddock fiddles with it for a little bit,
Max lockpicking skill.
and he can't open it.
Can't?
What an idiot.
You say you can't open it?
He feels like he got close, kind of like if you were messing with the Rubik's Cube and you get like 4 of the sides done, and you're like, these last 2 fucking sides, I can't quite figure it out.
Hey,
Kind of like that.
Hey, Razzo, you got some Bardic Inspiration? Show Braddock how it's done again?
Yeah, hook me up.
All right, I give Bardic Inspiration to Razzo.
Okay.
And I want to use it. Actually, it won't matter because he already rolled 24. Even with that inspiration, it's not gonna be enough to do with a max roll.
Well, you only have 2 more left to get it right, so maybe you might be able to get it.
Between the two of them, were they able to pick it? Together? Combined?
Figure out how to unlock it.
Their powers combined, they couldn't pick it?
Haven't figured out how to unlock it.
All right, I cracked my fingers and I try it one more time.
All right, try again. You can inspire him again, Barkley?
Yes.
No. I don't know how to figure this one out.
I actually
This is
didn't give it to you again because you never used it the first time.
Yeah, well.
Actually,
Yeah,
you
me.
get a blue drink.
Yep. Neither of them can quite figure it out yet. They keep fiddling with it, and it's like a Rubik's Cube. You know, you fiddle with it till you get it, and they're just working
You know
on
what?
it and not
Give me
getting
those.
hurry up.
Give me those lockpick. I got this.
Yeah.
Let me show you how it's
Are you
done.
proficient with lockpicks?
I'm proficient in everything. Okay.
I'm getting a plus 11 on mine. So
What is it? Sleight of
That's-
hand? Is that what I have to use?
It's not sleight of hand. It's tool proficiency, thieves' tools.
I have jeweler's tools.
Is Reed naked?
No, he's got his shorts on. What?
It's like, we don't need that going on your Twitch stream, man. You're going to
No.
get banned.
He's got
I
shorts
know,
on.
right? That's instant ban right there.
He's got shorts on.
Okay, well, we can figure out how to get it unlocked and we can go to a professional locksmith.
I wouldn't take it professional. We got two.
All right.
We got two pros here. They just gotta, try harder.
Hey, give me guidance.
She finishes
I
finally.
give
identifying
Razzo
the-
guidance.
He's going to get it sometime today. So he has guidance and Bardic
He has
Inspiration.
guidance and bardic inspiration.
Can I stack those?
Guidance is a D4. Bardic inspiration is a D6.
Well, don't suck, bro.
So you have a potential of adding 10 to this.
Which is still barely better.
19.
And 1.
Oh my god.
Don't get to
Why
say
do
it.
you say
Why'd you
that?
say it?
Because I knew Razzo. I know him.
Your fault,
I know Razzo.
man. I did my best.
Next time I'm going to give you Vicious Mockery is what I'm going to give you. I like to give Bardic Inspiration to Braddock. That's what I should have given. We should have given guidance and Bardic Inspiration to Braddock.
Yeah, you did it on me.
Aren't you still blessed?
Thank you.
What's that do?
There's your another like be something.
Love it. I'm blessed.
Attack rolls, isn't it? Does that work out?
Jack rolls and a. Let's see, bless.
It still wouldn't be good enough.
Saving throws. It doesn't do ability checks.
It wouldn't be good enough anyways because he did a 24 earlier. Even with max, with that additional 4, I would still only be 24.
If you had given inspiration to Braddock, that may have been a different story.
I did. He just rolled a
Give it
6.
to him.
Wasted all your effort on me.
I gotta sleep before I can inspire anybody else. I've inspired everyone I can today.
I'm not
All
going
right, so you've got a Rubik's Cube scroll case. You can't quite figure out how to open. You've got a second bag of holding now. You've got some gems and some gold and some platinum and some electrum and silver. You're doing pretty well there. You found a hidden entrance that goes towards the docks.
Let's go check out the
You seem to
blacksmith.
think you've got pretty much everything of value out of here that's left.
Let's go check out the
I'd
blacksmith.
like to take one more investigation check just to double check.
Sure, go for it.
He's gonna roll an 8.
Not find anything new.
That's
Okay.
close. All right, let's check out the
Okay.
blacksmith. See if they have any weapons or armor.
All right, you go by the blacksmith. There's
Investigation.
some regular weapons and armor there. Some stuff that was in production, but nothing magic, nothing especially
There's
well
the
made.
8.
Nothing of high quality.
Nope.
Anything Cup would like? Maybe some brass knuckles? Some silver knuckles?
With that, by that time, Amanda, were you identifying the sword also?
Yeah.
All right. So the sword is of northern make, like further north, which is why it's a little bit larger. Instead of rolling a D8 like a normal longsword, it rolls a D10, and when you wield it two-handed, it does a D12. So it is a larger longsword. It is a +2 larger longsword, and it has an effect on it that anyone struck with it cannot be healed by magical healing unless they have a lesser restoration done on them.
That's the necromancy.
I like it.
And I'll make it in D&D Beyond when I'm not lazy. You can.
Hey,
go
it's a
on my
good thing.
page about it
Hey,
sometime.
Cup, good call. I'm not letting him hit you with that. I would have had a lesser restoration you again. Second time. Which had we all done this in one night, we probably remember that.
Yeah. So by this point, it's now getting to be dark.
All right, let's go have some stew at Marv's house. And then take a nice long rest.
Yep. You guys can hound me at some point this week to make sure I get your magic items made in D&D Beyond before next Tuesday.
Okay. Too easy.
Yep. Yep, I am. Maybe if I didn't have to spend 45 minutes trying to talk you into something calls, I'd had 45 minutes to make magic items in D&D Beyond, huh?
Maybe not. Who knows? Who knows how that works in this crazy world?
But that is where we're going to call it tonight. We will begin next session with the nightfall before the full moon.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get my spells back since we're taking a long rest, right? Can you do that?
Nope.
What, for real?
Because you're going to be going back and beginning the long rest. You're not going to finish the long rest yet.
Well, boy, something's gonna happen during our long rest.
Yep.
So do not take the long rest yet.
Well, crap.
Well, the
Can we
only
take
thing
a
I needed,
short rest?
only thing I had to do
I
was my
figured
bardic
out taking a short
inspirations.
rest, yes, you could have taken a short rest.
Okay.
Does short rest give me my bardic inspirations back?
I don't think so.
As an elf?
The elf doesn't make a difference on that.
You sure? How about now?
Nope, still doesn't. So welcome, Rashawn. I would encourage you, if you have not, if you have time and desire to, you can go on the YouTube and catch up on some of the prior sessions.
That's right.
Otherwise, definitely familiarize yourself with your character, spells, things like that. The way I do it, everyone else who started at level 1, I said you could change anything about your character. You could change race, change class, change anything up to level 4.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, we'll do 4 sessions. If there's anything you want to change the domain, you want to change the class, the race, anything, change whatever you want. Let me know, and we'll just retcon it as need to within the 4 sessions that you decide what is fun for you.
So he's got the next 4 sessions to think about when to change what you're saying?
Yep, if you want to change anything. Based on the deity you selected, it sounds like the light domain fits in with your deity to a T. But, whatever's fun.
That's groovy. I get
if you don't have the things purchased in D&D Beyond, it'll only give you
Well,
like
Bert,
the
I
starter
appreciate
set
you stopping
stuff,
by.
But anything that I have
Good
purchased,
seeing
I
you
can
in
go
town.
and put on your
Seeing you, but
character.
good talking to you,
So I
man.
can add
How's the
in
Legos
stuff,
going?
change the domains, things
If you're
like
still
that
there.
for you.
okay.
Not just
Just let me know what you want in there.
just
Come
having
on, me guys. It's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Just let you know, I had my healing spells on tap in case the thick one decided to trip over and make the sword fall into somebody else.
I tried.
Honestly,
I tried, but Cup wouldn't have it.
The healing
talking
spell would have
about-
only worked half as effective.
That's
We're
right.
talking
I
about
don't-
Barney over here.
This guy. This old Cullen character.
Yeah, your name's Barney now.
Easy there, Leader Acola. Imagine his fridge
What are you
right there.
talking about?
I'd have the kids run downstairs and bring mine. Imagine you guys' fridge right there. Guess I might my next step. Get a fridge right here. Actually, I easily could. I have room. For what?
Little man cave there.
Oh yeah, bro.
Mhm.
Now,
Here's my
now they got
Christmas
it
present
back.
fridge right here.
You have a mini fridge in
I'm
your
actually
house.
buying some My Hero
like that.
Funko Pops to put up on my my wall soon.
All right, I gotta
Yeah.
go, guys. I
Get
got
my-
an early morning.
All right,
so
see you,
I'm
DJ.
gonna-
Right,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you for gaming.
Pull out a Coke.
Thanks, guys. Can't wait till next week.
Yep,
See y'all.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yep.
it was a pleasure.
Welcome aboard.
All right, thanks.
All right, Burnt. Tearing down your. That's why you don't super glue your Legos, right? So, guy on my stream, Burnt by Sin here. I don't know if you've been watching or reading it at all. He's a big Lego guy. Like, he's doing what I want to do when I retire and the kids are all graduating and everything. And I want to do like the Lego movie with all the different villages and stuff. He does that. He does that stuff, which I'm a little jealous of. But there's
Oh, like
no
set?
way. What?
One of my buddies in Iowa had that stuff, but it was all Star
Yeah.
Wars ones.
Yeah, those are always really cool.
Yeah, I
Always thought
did. I did a really small one for Haley. It was like a little, like a ice cream parlor thing. Torn apart within 36 hours. I was
Of
like,
course, the kids.
yeah, that's you know how much time and energy it took me into, not a whole lot of time and energy, but more than I wanted to for all those little details and stuff. And I was like, I literally had to put all the little scoops of ice cream on the cones and all that, and I'm like, all that just to get laying on the floor. It's not pleased.
Don't they have like little
One movie
Polly
must take.
Pockets or whatever that you can get them?
She plays the Polly Pockets now too. Where are you moving,
Yeah.
Burnt?
So set the calls, gentlemen.
Something called normal. I like it.
What's this like?
We got to get Asher to 65. We got to.
What do we want from us? That calls.
Set
Benji
the
wants
calls heroics, but I need to
he
get
wants
my
heroic
Nightbane
for his
attendant
Nightbane thing,
thing.
which means we're gonna have to do it in a week. You don't need
The
to be
thing
able.
is, I have an item taking up space in my bags.
Yeah,
So
but
as
you're
soon
gonna have
as
an
I
urn
finish
taking it.
that-
You're gonna have an urn taking the
Wait.
same spot, so you're not losing any
Can I
space.
come on- Can I come on a warrior?
I'm fine with it as long as he's tuned for heroics.
Oh shit, is he?
Yeah, he wants heroics. I think calls. That's the thing.
Yeah, valid
Oh,
argument. there.
Birmingham.
You can bring whoever you want if I can get heroic.
I gotcha. In the land of Nick Saban. No, let's do a couple normal mana tombs. Get him to 65. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream here, Burnt. It was a pleasure. We'll be back next week, right? We don't have anything going on next week.
Nope.
Okay, so hopefully we're on time next week, 7:30 on Tuesday. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, and I'll start a Warcraft stream. So Burnt, if you want to hang around for the Warcraft stream, we can. Otherwise, I bid you adieu, my good man, and I will catch you on some of your streams if you're doing anytime soon. Adios.
Muchachos.
I was gonna say it, but then you beat me to it.